You know, I was thinking, many language exchanges can be very or ineffective or just feel like a waste of time for several reasons. Number one is skill imbalance. Now, often one participant may be much more proficient in the target language than the other. This can lead to an uneven exchange where one person ends up doing most of the teaching or correcting while the other doesn't benefit as much. I know I've experienced this many times. Being the native English speaker, usually I'm the one doing most of the teaching and learning very little Spanish. Also, it's a lack of structure. Without a clear plan or structure for the exchange, conversations can just wander aimlessly, leading to minimal language practice or learning. It's just like almost like the blind leading the blind sometimes. Limited accountability. In an informal language exchange, there can be very little to no accountability for progress. Participants may feel motivated to consistently attend at first, but then they lose motivation and there's no accountability. Also, different learning styles. Participants may have different learning styles or preferences, making it challenging to find a format that works for both parties. For example, one person may prefer structured grammar lessons, while the other person may prefer more casual conversations. Another point is cultural differences. Cultural differences can sometimes lead to misunderstandings, miscommunications during the language exchange, making it difficult to effectively practice the language. And it could just be a language barrier all around. There's no one really manning the situation. Another point is limited time commitment. People may join language exchanges with good intentions, but struggle to commit time consistently due to busy schedules or other priorities. It's like people join gyms at the beginning of the year, all the greatest intentions, but they wane off, okay? Also, lack of feedback. Without constructive feedback from more experienced speaker or learning instructor or language instructor, it can be challenging and difficult to identify and correct mistakes, leading to slow or no progress at all. However, it's important to note that not all language exchanges are a waste of time. A lot of them I have been, but with proper planning, clear communication, and a mutual commitment, language exchanges can be very valuable opportunities for language practices and cultural expression and cultural exchange. It often comes down to finding that right partner or group and establishing effective communication and learning strategies. And I got to tell you, I've been to a lot of language exchanges and it's hard to find that right group sometimes. Most of them, I have to be honest, they've been a waste of time, and most of them are marketed as these free language exchanges, but oftentimes it's just a ploy for the establishment to sell you drinks, food and drinks, and that's it. And then you leave out all buzzed and don't know no more than you came in there with. So I don't think it's really the most effective way to learn Spanish. I think could be a very waste of time. But if you look up and find a good structured group for a language exchange, it can be very beneficial, not only in learning the language, but also learning the culture and meeting some friends along the way. So wishing you the best. Just wanted to get that off my chest. And until next time, remember, you don't have to be perfect. Just be good enough.